morale booster. I'm not sure that
As the 1972 election draws near, Cherry is offered a job working for Nixon's committee to re-elect the president. Rumsfeld's office has to go.
I made a good decision. I went with Rumsfeld's orders, not near when the train wreck happened.
The federal grand jury indicts 7 and campaign associates of President Nixon.
With Nixon's approval, a group of government-paid operatives advised on the president's political burglary of the Watergate files. The president himself then participates in the attempt to commit their crimes.
Watergate obviously was devastating.
Hey!
Watching it unfold, it was political scandal.
Telegram called in on Capitol Hill today. So many went to Union was wrong.
They just say impeach Richard Nixon or force him to resign.
As the Watergate scandal shakes the country, Nixon's vice president, Spiro Agnew, is charged with bribery and forced from office.
Vice President of the United States, Congressman Gerald Ford of Michigan.
Nixon chooses House Minority Leader Gerald Ford as his new vice president, the first unelected vice president in United States history.
Through 73 and on into the summer of 74, there was sort of the crucial 18 months of Watergate. He did have the photos. He could see everything evolve sort of at every step along the way.
And in all of my years of public life, I have never obstructed justice.
How can you talk about blackmail and bribery and keeping witnesses silent? This is the presidency of the United States.
Congress became very aggressive at trying to reassert some balance in power in federal government.
Congress sort of felt the ropes when you've got the president in your sights and you've got the prospects of impeachment that radically shifts the balance between the two branches.
The meeting will come to order for the House of Representatives to exercise its constitutional power to impeach Richard M. Nixon.
I have never been a quitter. To leave office before my term is completed is opposed to every instinct in my body. Vice President Ford will become the nation's 38th president tomorrow.
Indications are Ford will ask the entire Nixon cabinet to stay home. Ford's choice for vice president, Nelson Rockefeller.
On August 9, 1974, Gerald R. Ford is sworn in as the 38th President of the United States.
History to become president, having never run for vice president. So he didn't have a campaign team. He didn't have a policy team. He didn't have a platform.
My fellow Americans, our long national nightmare is over.
Within days of taking office, President Ford's approval ratings reached 71%. But 1 month later, Ford squanders the goodwill.
Today we move just about everybody by surprise. President Ford made the most controversial decision he has made since just 1 month ago tomorrow.
Now, therefore, I, Gerald R. Ford, have granted a full, free, and absolute pardon unto Richard Nixon for all offenses against the United States, which
It came as a stunning action, a shock to the American people.
This means Mr. Nixon cannot be prosecuted for any possible Watergate crimes.
Do you think that the Nixon pardon really served to bind up the nation's wounds?